good delegates, participants. I represent Ministry of Earth Science. It's a separate ministry. The mandate of the ministry, as you may be aware, that we provide services in weather, climate, ocean, seismology. Also, we do. We have a mandate of oceans, especially deep oceans. So, in the morning, you must be noted that Honorable Prime Minister mentioned about the deep ocean mission. So we also do ocean survey, deep ocean survey, and also we do a lot of deep ocean exploration. We have another mandate of exploring polar regions. We do a lot of work on polar science, and we have three poles. One is Arctic, another is Antarctic, and the third one we call is Himalayas. Himalayas we call as the third pole. So we do a lot of scientific programs for exploring the science of all these three polar regions: Arctic, Antarctic, and Himalayas. In weather and climate services, you may be aware that we issue also forecast for farmers, aviation, for example, water resources people. We also issue warnings for disaster management people to take care of it. And ocean services, we provide services especially for fisheries. And after the famous 2004 tsunami warning system, we established a tsunami warning system at Hyderabad, our institute at Hyderabad, which they cater to not only for the Indian region, Indian Ocean, but also for the neighboring countries. We will be further extending this facility, these services to Southeast Asia also, in collaboration with an organization called Tribes. And so we have been doing a lot of work, and we have been also helping government, especially state governments, to mitigate disasters and also save people. And the recent tropical cyclone Varda, which has affected the Chennai city, we could give forecast almost 4 days in advance that the cyclone will hit Chennai, that it will cross Chennai coast, and it can lead to damages. Of course, the damages were plenty. For example, 20,000 trees were uprooted, I was told. But the casualty, the human life, loss of human lives was very much restricted to less than 10 people. And so that's the kind of forecast accuracy which we have now. So we have also have to think about what we can do further in future. So we have written a vision document a few months back, which was released in July 2000 last year. And in terms, so what we are trying to do is we want to further improve our weather and climate and ocean services, and also the seismological services. And so for that we have planned some programs which will be executed for next 3 years, then 7 years, then 15 years. So we have 3 windows of execution, and also we have written documents for 3 different scenarios. And in terms of weather forecast, we want to, for example, at present, the agro-meteorological services, which Honorable Minister, Union Minister today morning was mentioning about our services to farmers. And at present, this forecast or the services are distributed to the farmers through 130 agro-met units, and it is given at district level. But as you know, that farmers will need these agromet advisories at basically at their backyard. So they need it at a very high resolution. So we have decided to give these agromet services at block level. Block level means there are about 6,600 blocks in the country. And that will be around 15 to 20 kilometer resolution. That will be a resolution. So in order to provide that kind of services, we also need to have that kind of weather forecasting system, high resolution weather forecasting system. So we have already started using very high resolution weather forecasting system at 12 kilometer. And with this system made operational last month. And so we are at par with the US weather services. US weather services also run a model at 12 kilometers. So in terms of resolution, we are at par with the US weather services. And so with this, we will be able to give this forecast at block level. And instead of 130 forecasting units, we will be distributing these forecast services through 660 district centers, which we will be setting up by 2019. Also, you know that because of global warming, severe weather events are increasing. for some extreme weather events like heavy rainfall, heat waves, etc., and intense tropical cyclones that is increasing. So we need to have a strategy how to cope up with kind of increasing number of severe weather events. A simple strategy which we adopted for issuing a general forecast for general public may not be really appropriate for issuing a severe weather forecast system. So we need to have a separate strategy in terms of observations, in terms of modeling, both observation as well as modeling. We need to have a separate strategy for coping up with severe weather events. And you must be remembering the last year the famous Chennai floods. Before that, it was Uttarakhand floods, then Srinagar floods. So we need this frequency is increasing. So we need to really have a system for mitigating, the coping up with this kind of severe weather events. We should be able to tell the state authorities almost 3 days in advance so that they can do a proper planning. So that severe weather forecasting system will be implemented in another 2-3 years, and with that our with severe weather warnings also the accuracy of severe weather warnings also will improve. And tropical cyclones, as you know, that we have really perfected, and I can give an example of 3 cyclones. One is Philin, Hudhud, and the last year it was Varda. And but we have still issues. I am not saying that we are completely perfect in issuing tropical cyclone forecast. We have still issues with its intensity. For example, we have still some problems in giving forecast of its intensity, so we need to improve. As far as seismological service is concerned, we provide information about the earthquake. At present, science does not help us to issue earthquake warnings. Before that, we are not able to foretell earthquake will occur. But once earthquake has occurred, so we can really detect where it has come, and within 5 minutes, earthquake of magnitude of 3.0 and above can be detected, and it kind of message can be sent within 5 minutes. So that kind of setup we have now, and that will be increased to we have, for example, 84 seismological observatories. That will be increased to 120 or so. So that with that we will be able to detect a earthquake of 2.5 or more. And so that is one kind of improvement which we are trying to do it. And also we are trying to do a lot of research to understand what is the earthquake, whether we will be able to get an earthquake precursor, whether we some few seconds, a few minutes before the earthquake happens, whether we will be able to detect some kind of signal in the core system. And for that we are doing a scientific drilling at a place called Koina, that's in Maharashtra, near the Koina Dam. And the drill will be made, a hole will be made up to 3 kilometers first time, then it will be extended to 5 kilometers. Then we will be putting these scientific instruments there to understand how the earthquake process will happen. And that kind of project also we started recently. And today, our Prime Minister was talking about the importance of oceans, and oceans can generate a lot of wealth. And in fact, only the 5% of the ocean is explored. 95% of the ocean is unexplored at present. We know very little about oceans. We need to understand more about oceans, and also because it can generate a lot of scientific interest. Second thing, it can generate a lot of economic benefits. And for example, the deep ocean, bottom of the deep ocean, we have a lot of minerals lying there. It's called polymetallic nodules as well as polymetallic sulfides. And also there is a lot of energy we can take. And we have a contract. At present, the international laws don't allow any country to do exploitation of these resources, ocean resources. But they have given us permission to explore and find out where are these minerals. So they have given us some land, some 75,000 square kilometers over the central Indian Ocean, in which we are doing exploration for last 10 years or so. We will be doing further exploration in terms of identifying the resources where, and whether we can really do the exploitation later when the regular laws come into picture. And so that kind of system we are trying to improve. And as far as ocean services concerned, as I told that we are issuing the advisories to fishermen to go out and do the fishing. At present, the fishery services what we provide is we tell the fishermen, for example, any coast, in order to catch more fish or in order to get more product, you need to go, for example, in northwest direction 250 kilometers and go there and do the fishing, you will get more. So that kind of information where you can catch more fish This information is given to them in terms of that is given, the product is generated in terms of satellite data. We get the satellite data of sea surface temperature as well as chlorophyll. With using this information, we provide that kind of services, which we will be further improving it up also. As I told, that ocean minerals, polymetallic nodules and sulfates, and so for that we need to develop ocean technology. We have a center at Chennai, it's called National Institute of Ocean Technology, which they already made a lot of improvement in developing, a lot of improvements were made in terms of ocean technology. They, for example, they have a remotely operated vehicle which can go up to 6,000 kilometer, 6 kilometer down and take observations. And what we have, the two big agenda in ocean technology which we are trying to do is, one is a manned submersible. We can send 3 people to down up 6 kilometer in a submersible. And so that is the next big project which we are thinking. Already the work has started. Another is the mining system. On some fine morning, the international authorities will say that you can really start mining from deep ocean. At that time, we need to have the technology ready so that you can immediately go there and do. We have the land. We have the 75,000 square kilometer land is allotted to us by the International Seabed Authority. So we need to really go there and start doing this mining. So we need to have the mining system ready. So for that also we have a big project which we recently started at NIOT. And ocean energy is another big example which can really, that we are trying to find out alternate energy in terms of, for example, solar and wind is two good examples. We can also derive energy from oceans. For example, we have started a new project at Lakshadweep Island for generating ocean energy using the thermal gradient of the ocean temperatures. It's called Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion Plan. It's called OTEC, which we will be implementing by 2019. It's a 100 crore project which we will be implementing at Lakshadweep Island. We are also exploring possibility of generating wind energy, the ocean energy using ocean winds as well as ocean waves as well as ocean currents. And polar science also we have, as I told that we have 3 places we are doing it. And at Antarctica, we have 2 centers. One is called Maitri, another is Bharati. Both the stations we will be further upgrading. Maitri is a very old station. We need to really replace it using a new observatories there. For all these things, we need infrastructure. We need, for example, for running weather, ocean, and climate services, we need big computer. At present, we have a 1.2 petaflop machine, which we personally feel that very subcritical. So we are going to upgrade into 10 petaflop by this year. So by June, we will be having 10 petaflop machine at our ministry of costing about 450 crore. And also we need ships. We have 5 ships, out of which 2 ships are about 35 years old. So it is very risky to go with the ships and do the explorations and this kind of observations over the oceans. We need to replace those ships. And also we are trying to hire an aircraft, research aircraft, to take observations on the clouds as well as aerosols. So we will have an aircraft facility, national facility for aircraft research, airborne research at MOES. By everything goes well, it will be completed by 2018. We also need a polar research vessel which has to go to Antarctica. For example, now we hire the ship to go to Antarctica, which is very costly, and also we are having serious problems on not getting the ship available. So people are not really giving on rent, lease ships. So we need to buy a ship, polar research vessel. And the biggest hurdle is that the ship will cost is more than our annual budget. That is the serious problem which we have. And as I described now, so our ministry is more of our service is more of linked to socio-economic benefits. We help people to get more money, for example, fishermen and farmers. These are the 2 good examples I told, but there are many usages of our services, and also we save people. We save thousands of people. In 1999, when Orissa cyclone came, 10,000 people died. The same kind of very intense system came in 2013, and in terms of filing, and the people who lost their lives is only less than 10 people. So that kind of improvement we have achieved now. So we are able to save a lot of people. Even in Chennai also, as I told that we could save a lot of people. So we give our service, with our services, we are able to generate a lot of socio-economic benefits as well as we are saving people. So what we need now is we need a lot of money. We need, as I told, my budget is 1,200 crore. It's a very small amount. Our ship will cost more than our annual budget. And so we need a lot of money. We also need a lot of staff, scientific staff. And earth science is basically an interdisciplinary subject. We need people from computer, we need computer science, we need people from physics, we need people from mathematics, chemistry, biology, we need engineers, mechanical and electrical and computer scientists. So we need, it's basically an interdisciplinary topic. So we need a lot of people from different community, different background. And unfortunately in India, the earth science education system is very weak unless physics or chemistry. People, they teach in almost all the universities. Whereas in now, earth science is not taught in many universities, especially, for example, meteorology, the atmospheric science is taught only in 3 universities in this country. So we need more universities to take off the earth science department. So after I joined as a science secretary in the Ministry of Earth Sciences, I have been traveling to all IISERs and IIT, new IITs, and requesting them, please start a earth science department, we will be able to help you so that we can generate more human resources for earth science. So these are some of the basic problems, issues concerned to our ministry. We dedicate ourselves for providing more and more services which are useful for socio-economic benefits of the country, also saving thousands of lives. Thank you very much.